What's up everybody, Tiffany Outdoors here. Today we're going to work on the largest terrarium I've ever made. Let's do this. There's the hawk. Before there was a Tiffany Outdoors, there was Tiffany the farmer.
Follow U-turn when possible.
No, we're not U-turning.
Hi. Hi, what are you doing? Hi, boo. What?
Alright, first of all, I'm going to clean out the terrarium. It was set up. I was going to set up as a fish tank, but I opted not to because of the weight and the area that it's in. So, terrarium instead. I've got plants inside that I went and bought. Right now, I'm going to mix up the soil. So, I'm going to show you the soil mix, and then we're going to go back to the aquarium, clean it out, and start new. I went to Lowe's and got this big tub to mix everything in. So I have plenty of room. So I'm going to need a lot of soil or a lot of substrate for this. First I'm starting off with organic potting soil, peat moss, perlite, orchid bark, clay sand, and orchid moss, also known as sphagnum moss. I'm going to mix it well. And then I'm going to moisten it. Alright y'all, to preface this, I already prepped the tank. I cleaned it out, wiped it down. I put a black background on the back. I've also already made the top. You guys have seen me do these before. I didn't want to bore you with all of that. But now I'm going to go and do my drainage layer. Now the drainage layer is going to be a mix of the Leica clay balls and aquarium gravel. The place where I used to get my Leica balls shut down. I mean, all my aquarium and stuff that I used to get, or my growing medium and stuff, they just closed up shop. So Next, I'm going to put some mesh in there. This is going to be a barrier to keep the soil from sitting in any kind of wetness. You want a separation, especially on a terrarium this large. On top of that, we're going to put a charcoal layer. And a lot of people get this stuff. It's called lumpwood charcoal. You get this from the barbecue section at Walmart. Get a whole bag of it. Just make sure when you use this that you don't get the kind that has the lighter fluid in it. It's supposed to be lumpwood charcoal. So be careful. You don't want to add chemicals to this. Now we're ready for substrate. I'm going to try not to spill this all over my couch. Right. Right, it looks pretty good so far. That looks good. Yeah, so I got like a nice little swoop. Kind of like it. All right, looking pretty good. Now for some hardscape, I got a little box right there that I've got dragonstone, and I'm going to use a lot of dragonstone for this scape. I like the way it looked when I was going to set it up as an aquarium. I think I'll be keeping with that theme. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Time for some plants. I suspect that I'll be coming back in a week or two to trim that up some. That there is called White Ann. This, I'm not quite sure what this one is called. I forgot. I think it's called a friendship plant. Some spearpoint ivy. A couple of ferns here that I think are just absolutely cute. A lemon button fern. Whole stuff here. What is this? This is Olympia false aurelia. I got some Rex, red vein plant, and some, what is this? I think this is Ficus pumila, or, yeah, Ficus pumila. Alright, this looks good, y'all. Really liking the way this looks. So, I left room for moss. Yes, this terrarium is going to get a lot of moss in it. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link that video below on where I collected it from. I knew I wanted to do a really big project, so I collected quite a bit of moss. So I'm gonna go grab that moss and I'll be right back. Alright, I've got several different types of moss that I'm going to put in here. I don't know the specific names, but I just know it's beautiful. Moss is really easy to propagate. You just put it in and it'll grow on its own. You don't have to worry about roots or anything. So I'm just going to put these in, and in a couple weeks they will take root all on their own. I don't have to do anything special to them. And hopefully this all fills in with moss. Some of it's covered with dirt, but that's okay. I'm going to take a soft bristle paintbrush and brush away some of the dirt that's sitting on top of the moss. And I also have this turkey baster to help blow dirt out of places that I don't want it. So in this cup where I collected the moss, some of the moss had died off and turned into this sludge, and I found 2 earthworms in there. And I'm just gonna put this sludge stuff back, I guess maybe back right there, so that the earthworms can continue to live in here. Hopefully they'll breed and I'll have worms in here. That'll be exciting and cool. Last but not least, I'll be adding in a lot of springtails in here. Microfauna is very, very important to an ecosystem like this.